20-year-old said that. I was like, wow.
Well, burn.
The other people are nobodies.
The best was her response at Len's birthday when you were around the table. Tell him that one.
We always go around the table on people's birthdays and talk about what are you grateful for about whoever's birthday it is. And so it was Len's birthday on yesterday, but we did it on Sunday. And so we started with the little ones, and then we get to Raina, who's like the second one. And then she was like, what are we doing? We don't got to do all this. It's not Thanksgiving. I was like, what is it? Len just didn't let it go. Because she was like, it's not Thanksgiving. Can I have some of that cake? Nope. You ain't getting nothing until I hear some thankfulness coming from you. And then she goes, I'm thankful for all the stuff you do for me. Nope. That's not enough. That girl is a mess.
Is going to be trouble.
Yeah.
She
is.
She's going to get you guys.
Gosh. She is a
She's
mess.
smart and sassy.
Yeah. And she knows how to manipulate. Len swears that he...
I'm thankful for all that stuff you do. Give me some cake.
All the stuff you do for me. So let's talk about how you got issues with the women serving their husbands. Mike says, so B&J, if you were both in a commercial and ran into one another with chocolate and the other with peanut butter, and they combine, you would taste them and exclaim, yuck. Yeah.
No, I mean, if it's a thin layer of chocolate, I can tolerate it. But here's what I got a problem with. Jannelle, this one. 2 N's, 2 L's, that one. You know it's her when there's 2 N's and 2 L's.
And an E
you
at the
realize
end.
it? There's a lot of Jannelles that do not know what you're doing with your
I'm
name.
special.
That's true. She hassled me for years. Sounds like with a Z. But no, with a Z. Years. Multiple years. She hassled me because my mother made my breakfast for me every morning when I was a kid through high school.
What were you doing for your mom? What's up, Super Mom 03 and Callie on YouTube? What's up? Subscribe. Hit that notification button so when we put out a video, you get notified. Tell your mama, tell your friends. I told you I'm all about YouTube.
By the way, special thanks to Scranton Road Promotional Marketing.
I'm an influencer. What's up?
So for years, with a Z, this one hassled me because my mother made my breakfast every day. I found out a few days ago she makes breakfast for Len every morning.
Breakfast, his morning snack, his
even
lunch.
Even though she's not there. And when I asked her about it, I said, how dare you...
No, I don't make it in the morning. I make it at night.
How dare you criticize me for my mother making my breakfast when you're doing that for your husband? She said, it's a woman's job.
Thank you.
To make her husband breakfast.
I'm taking care of my man. Take care of your man. Why? Because he takes care of me.
So all ladies watching this, Jannelle has now told you it's your job to make your husband's breakfast. I don't know what y'all
are doing in your relationship.
Let's discuss.
I'm taking care of my man.
Explain that, Team Jannelle. You think you're so smart, all you ladies? Someone just told you it's your job to make your husband breakfast.
It is my job.
Discuss.
Discuss.
Go ahead, discuss. Discuss.
It is my job in my relationship. I'm not telling them what to do.
You said it's a woman's job.
To take care of her man.
To make her husband breakfast.
No.
Don't lie. This is Christian video. This is a Christian show. Don't lie. That's not what you said.
You know what? I'll stand by that. Yes. Take care of your man. Thank you.
Let's see how your people deal with this
problem. What's up, Callie and Supermom and Mike and Miss Theola's here. I'm sure Miss Theola agrees with me. Joe, what's up, Joe?
Your people are totally speechless.
Hi, Jannelle. Angie, what's up? Oh, Mike says, very commendable, Jannelle, and he feels taken care of. That's right. I need him to go into work and know my baby takes care of me. That's right. Tammy says, nope, my husband makes his own breakfast. That's all right. That's what she's doing.
No. Actually, no. According to you, she's not doing her job.
Rob says, isn't the focus on Brian allowing his mother to make his breakfast? Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Wow, Rob, we got to hang out. So
Rob,
this man was in high school.
Why isn't the focus on Len letting his wife make his breakfast every day? She made his breakfast. He had the day off yesterday, and she prepared his breakfast for him.
Yeah, that's right.
Are his hands broken?
That's what we need to do.
Are his hands broken?
That's what we need to do. And so that's the message for those out there hating that Len says, no, baby, you don't need to be going outside, raking leaves or shoveling snow.
If it's okay.
You don't need to pump gas.
If it's
Thank
okay
you.
for her to do that for Lent, then it was okay for my mother to make my breakfast.
No.
Yes.
What were you doing for your mother?
Being me.
That's what I'm saying. That's different. Roseanne, you friend of the show. She says, good morning. We don't do those types of things because it's our job, but rather because we serve those we love. Amen. Matthew says, Team Brian here. I make my wife breakfast every morning.
Yeah, why is it?
Wow, what do you do? Okay, no. Do you make your wife's breakfast?
I make dinner on a regular basis.
No, do you pack her lunch? Because she works full time. Do you pack her breakfast?
Nope. But I go grocery shopping. I regularly make her stuff. But
Okay.
listen to me.
Roseanne,
what is Len doing for you?
What is Len doing for me? Okay, let me go down that long list.
Listen, no, hold on.
Thank
I'm talking about food.
My baby.
I'm talking about food.
Oh, he don't need to be worrying about food.
You get up
he
before him.
Pays for the food.
Who needs to have their breakfast made?
He pays for the food. You know what my baby said?
Who would benefit?
We're trying to cut back and eat cleaner and not eat processed food. And then he was like, baby, you don't got to worry about the money. Whatever you need to spend to eat healthier, that's what I'm here for. That's what my baby's doing. So my job is to prepare the food, make sure he's eating healthy, and make sure he knows he got somebody at home taking care of him. Thank you. Jennifer says, most days my husband eats Raisin Bran Crunch for breakfast. That's tight. Charles says, good morning, family. Let's see what Charles is going to say today. Matthew says, but she does a huge amount for all 3 kids, so it's a small amount I can do. That's tight. She's doing what she needs to do. She's tight. Kathy says, the mother-son relationship can't be compared to husband and wife. Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
Only
wow.
on Team Jannelle could your leader tell you it's your job to make your husband's breakfast, and she gets away with it and it's my fault somehow.
I think
only on your
woman
team can
needs
this
to
happen.
take care of her man.
Only on this. No, you said it's a woman's job to make her husband's breakfast, and you all let her get away with that.
And mind you,
your team is crazy.
I want to clarify something because I'm Latina and I got to call on my people. We are very male chauvinist. So I'm not coming from that mindset of women take care of their man and then men, whatever. I'm very well taken care of. And so it's mutual. We take care of each other. So I don't mind. The whole thing is he's grown, he can make his own breakfast. No, that's what I'm here for. He don't need to take care of his own breakfast.
Only on her team.
Thank you, y'all.
Could she say it's a woman's job to make her husband breakfast and get away with it? If I would have said that, this would have been all about how Brian's horrible. This whole thing.
Okay.
If I would have said that, you know it's true.
What?
You know it's true. If I would have said that, it would have been attack Brian Day.
We need to take care of our men.
You're laughing because you know it's true.
I was getting a lot of hate. I'm still getting hate, y'all, all morning. I was still getting hate from yesterday. Charles says service. Yes, I love that. Service. It's really cool. Because for breakfast and for lunch, he gets surprised. He never knows what he's going to have. That's kind of cool to not have to pack your own stuff. Thank you. Why are you bothered? I don't understand. Len was laughing that I told him it bothered you. He did say he agreed with whoever said he was hating. He's like, Brian's just mad. He's just mad. Callie says,
I give up. If the reality that your team lives in is that it's a woman's job to make her husband breakfast, and you can say that, and it's permissible in 2021.
What's wrong with that, though?
There's nothing I can say.
I don't see what's wrong with that. Callie says, I make
you
my
are
husband...
a liar. I can tell by the look on your face.
Callie says, I make my husband his dinner every night. Sometimes we'll make him a lunch, but there are times he doesn't have time to eat what I pack for lunch. Oh my goodness, I can't stand when he does that. He's usually gone before we have time to eat in the morning. Yeah, I wish we could eat breakfast together. We don't. In the past, I used to, like, whatever I ate for lunch, I would pack it for him to take it for breakfast. Oh, no, for lunch, and then I would make a salad. Now, it's more structured and scheduled and all that. But I think it's important.
I can say.
Right.
There's
nothing
I can say.
I bet you the women at work are like, man, I can't compete with that. Not that I do it for that though. You gotta make sure. What do you do for Sarah that you tell her, baby, you don't gotta worry about that?
See, look at you trying to distract. Do you see this? Look what Charles said.
Yeah, Brian, if you said that, you'd be crucified. Well, said it. I said it.
Pretend we're at the beginning of this, and I came and say, hey guys, here's a topic of discussion today. I think it's a woman's job to make me breakfast. You guys would have just torn me apart. The hypocrisy is something Charles and I cannot function with.
He's trying to put another tone
Charles and I are out on this. We're out.
Nancy says, Brian, I agree with you. My husband's taken care of, but he takes care of his own breakfast. He wants to make it a hard rule. If you don't want to make your man food, that's fine. What I meant was.
No.
Whatever.
What did you say?
Okay, fine.
If I said I meant something else, I wouldn't get away with that. What did you say?
I did say that.
You said it's a woman's job to make her man breakfast.
You're so annoying.
Charles, we out, right? Charles, what are we going to do with this? This kind of hypocrisy, you just got to sit out on. You got to let crazy be crazy.
Thank you, Mike. Len says, it's my job to do lawn mowing, take out the trash, fix the car. Yes, and that's what Len says. Len walks around saying, you don't need to be taking out no trash, pumping gas, outside dealing with leaves. That's my job. And so I reciprocate that and tell him, baby, you don't need to be making your food. I got you. Matthew says, I'm with Brian on the hypocrisy.
Thank you.
Rob says, Brian's right. That statement would be chauvinistic. Jannelle is coming from her desire to show her spouse she appreciates what Len does for the family. Thank you, Rob. He wants to hold on. Did you notice how he was like, no.
Wait,
it's what you
said.
It's what you said, not what you meant.
Shocking turn of events. Everyone sit down. Rob is defending Jannelle. This never happens.
Oh my gosh.
This never happens.
Oh, wow.
Charles, look at Charles.
Wow.
Yep, no comment on that. Nothing we can say.
Wow. I'm not even, you just want to argue. That's what you said.
It is what you said. And your people agree with it. Isn't that great, ladies? Now you can spend the rest of your day going on saying, I'm on Team Jannelle, and I believe it's a woman's job to make breakfast for her husband. All y'all husbands are going to have some great food tomorrow morning with no effort.
Okay, so just because we want to encourage people to be transformed by the word of God.
How do you like your job now?
Oh my God.
How do you like your team now?
So then remember when we talk about true conversation, you don't care what I meant. You're going to hold me by what I said, right? That's what
I
you're
wasn't
saying.
listening, so I checked out. Charles and I don't want to get in trouble. What's your problem?
Wow. You don't care what I meant. You just want to say... you're just going to hold me to, no, that's what you said. That's what you said. Can you imagine that if you did that to Sarah?
So I'd be able to do that
or your friend?
No, your team would not let me get away with that. No, we know what you really meant. You really meant it's a woman's job. You think women have jobs.
Thank you, Mike, for calling that out. He goes, folks, as the title of Overtime, Brian and Jannelle are demonstrating how to resolve a conflict quickly. It'll be a couple days before it's done, though. Thank you. That's a way to model conflict resolution, Brian. Nancy said, oh, wait, I already did that. What I meant is, it is a woman's job to take care of her man. Yes. And the other way around. Len's taking care of his woman. So it is my job to do that for him. Brian, she's a woman, so she can express her views to women this way. You're a man, so you cannot. It's the rule. Roseanne, my girl. If it wasn't for social distancing and COVID and all this stuff, we'd be hanging out.
Meanwhile, Charles said it. He goes, we heard what you said. We don't need to hear what you meant. We heard what you said.
Whatever. Okay. I don't see why you're complaining. Lauren says someone's jealous he doesn't get breakfast.
Lauren, I am not jealous. I ate my breakfast that I prepared myself.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Oh my gosh. It's like sometimes like he's a kid. I gotta make his breakfast and then his food, like all dinner, everything. And I like that. I'm doing it because I want to. But then I gotta hear his complaints. So I don't get no dinner, no meat. Like he'll jokingly be like, oh, because he wants to eat healthy. And so he complains because he'll be like, I don't get no cookie with this or whatever. And I was telling my sister, man, don't you wish as women we had somebody giving us controlled meals and then we could complain to somebody about it? Yo, that is super tight.
If my wife made my meals, I would not complain.
No, my baby's playing. He's playing, but he's still
I just want the record to show, Team Brian, guys like Charles, guys like Matthew.
Jennifer said he's mad his team is so small.
If our women made us food, we would not complain about it.
My baby
would be grateful.
No, whatever. Len loves it. He's the one that's asking for healthy food. He just gets to nag about it and be like, I want some cookies.
I want you to go on Facebook now. I want you to do a video that you
Thank you,
publish.
Christina. She said, I don't care what 2021 says. I agree. Taking care of your man is awesome, and he takes care of me.
Okay.
Preach it.
I want you to publish a video, professionally made, where the main point is you saying, women, it's your job to make breakfast for your husband. That's your job.
You know what's the problem
I
with
want
this?
you to do that and see what happens. Go ahead. You and your team can have your little party. Your movie release.
You know what he sounds like?
Charles and I can have popcorn.
And it's so sad. It's like the church buying into this feminist movement. What is wrong with
Look at how full you're faking it. I can tell.
Relationship.
You're doing your fake thing.
Women, we need to stop believing the lie of the world. And yes, we do need to take care of our family, of our husband.
I can tell. She's got the faking it thing going. You're just saying stuff.
You need to stop believing the lie of the world.
See, I told you she
need to
is.
Stop it. That's so messed up. Aren't we called to serve each other? To live in submission to one another? I don't know what's wrong with him. Wow. Are you going to MC men's conference next year? We got to revisit that.
You see what Laura said?
It's my first time joining Overtime.
Laura! Sorry. It's not normally.
Team Jannelle! Woo! Gosh. You didn't skip that? See, you didn't plan that.
Would you skip the part? It's super surreal to match to match voices and faces? No, let's be specific, Laura. It's super surreal to match my voice and my face. Not hers.
Laura said, okay,
All right.
Kathy says, what works for your family may not work for others. Amen. I need to stay out of my husband's way in the morning. It's all about communication. I'm taking care of him by giving him space.
And yet,
Awesome.
everyone on your team is
That
giving
is
you
awesome.
a pass. Charles and I are waiting. They've given you a pass.
Charles
you
is like,
said
she's
it's
scanning.
a woman's job.
Wow, look at YouTube. Callie says, the reason I make my husband meals is because he goes out every day to work and provide for our family. This is my way of saying thank you so much, hubby, for everything you do. Supermom is speaking up, saying it really doesn't matter what Jannelle says.
That's what I say.
not going to make women who
Wait,
don't
just stop
cook
right
for
there.
their man start cooking for them. And it won't make me feel bad either. That's right, girl. You own who you are. That's awesome.
At least, Charles, we're clear now. Read that first sentence again. This is the motto of Team Jannelle. Read that first sentence of her comment.
It really doesn't matter what Jannelle says.
Period. That's the motto of her team.
Miss Anita spoke. Let's see
here
what
we-
she said.
She's probably mad at me because I call her First Lady. TK.
Brian has a lot of hate in his heart. Thank you. He does.
What? TK
TK
here.
says fanning them hard. Miss. Oh, that's your aunt tweet.
Yeah.
She's saying have
Of
a
course.
good time.
Smartest woman I know, besides my wife and my mother.
Miss Anita says whoever's up first makes breakfast. That is usually me. I love preparing food with Ron. He's a good cook, and I like cleaning up the kitchen. We talk and laugh and enjoy each other during the time. Breakfast or dinner is done, and the kitchen is clean.
Charles, do you see this? Matthew, Charles, do you see this? Not one Team Jannelle person has confronted the fact that Jannelle has declared for all women it's their job to make their husband breakfast.
Miss Theola just spoke. She said, making a statement like it's a woman's job to make her man happy doesn't cancel out. It's a man's job to make his woman happy. Thank you. Thank you. And so I'm a very happy, satisfied, taking care of woman. And I'm comfortable with saying women need to take care of their man. Thank you. You just want to make it into something.
She's tiptoeing around the actual issue. Here's the issue.
You are trying to make something.
Here's the issue right here. Here's Jannelle.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk? Why don't you just tell Sarah that you want breakfast? You don't got to
I don't want her to make me breakfast.
Okay, so then why are you hating? Why you got a problem?
You still see? Here it is, Charles. Here's the issue. She
Uh-oh.
knows what it is. She can see it.
Look at my baby. I just texted him a picture of us. He says, this is a picture of my queen. That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you. We got a hater in the house.
Matthew,
Matthew said, well, just like you said, what Jannelle says does not really matter. Hey, it's fine.
That's what your team says.
That's fine.
That's what your team says.
You got it.
And as Charles said, guys, back out of this one. Yeah. Charles, Matthew, we'll know what
Women
really
need to
took place
take
here.
care of their man. That's
Men,
what women need to
I'd
do.
recommend that you not go home and say, hey, Jannelle says it's your job to make my breakfast.
Gosh. Wow. That's crazy. So you're not gonna call women to a higher calling? The women who are believers. Walker says, here it is, Charles, just tuned in on the right comment. Is breakfast ready? Who's that? Thank you, Angela. We are to serve each other. Yes, we are.
Is that Charles' wife?
Oh, yeah. That's hilarious.
My wife is, Charles, we got to get out of here. Quick, Charles.
I got an official word right here because, Charles, your wife chimed in. Sarah chimed in. You want to hear what she said?
We got to go.
No! She said he's jealous I don't do that for him. Even she recognizes that.
We got to go.
Thank you. You're just mad. Just say you want it.
I don't want that.
Let me tell you a story. There was a... Thank you.
Look.
There was a listener. A couple years ago, they called in and was like, I've been married for so many years and it hurts me and that's so messed up. All I want is for my husband to make coffee for me and bring it to my, right? And Brian, who makes us think, right, Janet? He makes us think.
Don't talk to my team like that.
He said, well, have you ever told your husband that that's what you wanted? So now my question to my brother here in the Lord is, have you ever told Sarah? That's all you got to do. Have you told her, baby, can you make some breakfast for me?
Do you see what she does to me, Charles? Matthew, do you see what she does to me? She's spinning the whole thing. The issue's right here.
No.
And now it's my fault. Suddenly I want Sarah to make, I do not want her to make me breakfast.
Yeah, right. It was official from Sarah. Thank you.
She's just trying to make you feel better. It's your team surrounding you again, letting you get away with outrageous things.
Okay.
Remember, as your team says, it doesn't really matter what Jannelle says.
Bye, Supermom. Love your input. Callie, we love that you always come on. We love you, Callie. Miss Anita, Charles, you got problems. Rob, you're amazing. Who else got
Wait, is
problems?
Charles in trouble now?
Cut the feed, Brian. Cut the feed. Tammy's laughing. Jennifer says, Brian, it's always your fault. That's right, my girl.
Dr. Jones, I knew you were going to circle back to that.
You know what? I think I'm going to make you president. So
Dr. Jones is always blaming me. Dr. Jones, I thought you had a PhD. Must be honorary.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, that was good.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
All right. So I'm supposed to go now?
Yeah, because we're done.
So the official word is, you think it's a woman's job to make her man breakfast. Go ahead. Make it clear.
The official word is, I think it's a woman's job to take care of her man.
Not what you said.
That's not what I said.
Not what you said.
That's the official word.
Not what you said.
You just don't want to listen. This is not. Remember we talked about conflict resolution? We planned off air. We were like, man, let's try to model what it shouldn't look like. This was it.
Pray for me, Charles.
This was it. Don't
Matthew.
listen to the other person.
Matthew.